one game for the right to go to the NBA Finals. It is Game 7, and it's the Western Conference Finals on EA Sports. We are at Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. Tonight, it's the LA Lakers playing host to the LA Clippers. Along with Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Lakers coming in. They have the home court here, always crucial in a Game 7, with the winner moving on to the finals.
Now look, I think both teams are worthy of going to the NBA Finals. But the reality is that only one team will prevail this evening. And the way this series has gone so far, I wouldn't be surprised if it goes all the way down to the final shot.
And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Leonard. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
James to Davis. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Come on. You knew that setup was coming the whole game. But you were patient and you waited until the right moment to use it.
Here's Leonard for two. Gets a look. Can't hit.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
To Kyle Kuzma. Going to launch beyond the arc. His first effort off the mark. To Beverly. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
A drive through the paint, but his shot misses.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
And he's fouled. He's going to the line for two.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2. Nothing going here on that drive. Works it. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. George. Great pass to set it up. Beverly. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
And scores. Strong take.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Paul George to Leonard. Sizing up the defense. George lets it fly. Add 2 points to the board.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
And it's Zubac with the rebound. Short jumper off the mark. 1 quarter down in this deciding Game 7. Jay and I are back after this. It's the Western Conference Finals on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Leonard to Beverly. George. Kawhi Leonard, and scores. Nice move, Jay.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Kawhi Leonard sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Paul George to Beverly from long range. Never dare Patrick Beverly. Hits a wide open three.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the three.
Shot from the lane won't go.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
Whoa, what a finish.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
It's LA Clippers ball. George to Beverly. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Lobs it up. Flushes down the slam.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Paul George. And scores.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
LeBron James. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
George. They love this hustle. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Lakers ball. To Kyle Kuzma. Offensive board. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
To Leonard. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. From the painted area, won't go down. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Here's Leonard for two. Kawhi Leonard. 2 of 4 now. Deep three at the buzzer. We are at halftime in Game 7. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
And it's so deflating for the defense when you pick up right exactly where you left off at halftime. That's the kind of energy you need.
Deep right corner. To Kyle Kuzma. 4-3. No issues for Kuzma. Hand in his face. He drills it.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
And good work defensively as the pass is taken away.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Knocked loose. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. So it stays with the LA Lakers. It's the Clippers with the possession now. To Leonard. Beverly. Surveys the floor. Anthony Davis pins it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Oh, he had it.
Here's the beautiful thing about having a bad game. As long as it says W in the win column after the game is over, then nothing else really matters. You've done your job.
Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down?
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Anthony Davis at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 79% at the line. Knocked loose. Lakers have it. LeBron James. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
It's James controlling the offense. Nothing going here on that drive. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Paul George to Leonard. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. George to Leonard. Paul George. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there, but see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer, always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Fires the three. Oh, good offense, beating good defense.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Deep three at the buzzer. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. The Clippers have the lead. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the 4th quarter. They trail to this point, but you'd have to say this one's up for grabs.
And the new style we play with in this league, all it takes is 3 quick threes, and you're right back in the ballgame.
Beverly into the front court. Leads 4. Shot from in close, no good.
And the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
From the outside, no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Clippers have the basketball. Beverly to George. Paul George, 4 out of 7.
You see, the great playmakers see the shot before it ever happens. They recognized how they were being guarded on the previous set, and then they make the necessary adjustments.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Nothing going here on that drive. To James. Oh, had him going there for a second. Kawhi Leonard swats it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Beverly to Paul George. And the rebound taken down by Kuzma. To James. Oh, he had him there for a second. Nothing going here on that drive. Dishes in for two.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
And the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
2 for 2 on that trip. LA Clippers with the basketball. Paul George to Beverly. Probing the defense. Doesn't have the touch. No good. And the reward, he's going to the line.
No. I'll tell you, the team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
Knocks down the first. And he makes them both. The drive, right to the basket. Kawhi Leonard. He's now 4 for 6. Now the Lakers gonna use a timeout. They trail by 2. And the question, do they look for the tie in overtime? Or do they go for it all with a 3? Deep 3 at the buzzer. The Lakers get the victory. They are champions of the Western Conference. They're on their way to the NBA Finals. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.